Well, George, that was a fair dinkum lap yesterday, wasn't it? Just insane. The first pole sitter of the season. I want to know, did you sleep like a baby last night, or were you going over and over the race strategy in your head?
No, I slept well last night. A good night's sleep. It was a really great day. Car was performing really well. The engine was great too. So I think we're just excited for the race this afternoon, but we don't know what to expect.
Well, you got some Ferraris behind you, some McLarens as well. You got your young teammate right next to you. So who's going to be the biggest threat to victory today?
Well, I think Ferrari can start anywhere in the top 10 and they'll probably be leading by turn 1. So we need to keep our eyes out for them. They're a rocket off the line. But we don't know. I'm sure Kimi's going to be fast. Hajar did a great job for Ferraris, Oscar as well. So let's see.
Best of luck, mate.
Thanks so much. Cheers.
Charles, lining up on the second row today. You've got the Mercedes in front of you and the Red Bull of Isaac, but we've seen some rapid race starts in practice. How much of an advantage might that be today?
Honestly, I think when Mercedes in their optimal window of the engine for the start, I don't expect big differences, but for sure we are maybe a little bit more robust. But I don't want to speak too soon. Let's see in some time to see how we get off that grid. But yeah, the Mercedes seems to be quite a step ahead. I just hope we can make their life difficult in the first few laps.
Thank you, Charles. Lewis, coming to you now, you've spoken very positively about the progress that the team have made this year and how excited you are to get out there. How much are you looking forward to finally racing these cars?
I'm mega excited, and I'm so happy to see everyone. Good day, everybody. I don't really have a good Australian accent, but I love being out here, and we've got such a great crowd. So I really hope. I mean, it's exciting. It's the first race, best place for us to have the first race as well. So keep your fingers crossed.
Thank you. Thank you both.
Well, Kimi, quite an eventful day for you yesterday, but you're starting on the front row. How are you feeling? How are the confidence levels heading into this first race of the season?
Yeah, I'm very excited, looking forward to the race. I mean, racing in front of this amazing crowd is unbelievable. So, yeah, really looking forward. Car pace is good. Obviously, yesterday was a bit more stressful, but yeah, still on the front row, so looking forward to it.
And no doubt your mechanics will be cheering you all the way, and you probably owe them a trophy at the end of it.
Yeah, I mean, they did an incredible job. They were the heroes yesterday, so hopefully I can, I can do a really good race for them today.
Enjoy it in front of this massive crowd. They love you.
Thank you so much, Australia. Thank you.
Lando, a little bit of a slow start here on the Drivers' Parade, but you're obviously going to be hoping for better in the race today. How are you feeling?
Yeah, I certainly hope for better than this in the race. No, I feel good. Nice. It's first race of the year. Oh, we're going. Yeah, I'll see you later. Cheers.
Screens to Pierre Gasly in the background there with Franco Colapinto. Franco's in the traditional BWT Alpine colours, but Gasly's got either a cricket or a rugby jersey on. Fully lit it, it's awesome.
They spent some time at the MCG and Colapinto was saying cricket is my sport. He absolutely loves it, and Gasly the same. They spent an afternoon at the MCG earlier this week, both walking up there as he cricket.
Crowd to their feet. Put your hands together, everybody. Breaking heels, they come down through there. Make some noise. Pictures going right from around the world. It's the Drivers' Parade. There's Sir Lewis Hamilton. Charles Leclerc beside him. Both looking incredibly right, so we're saying that they're good up for the lead. So there's some genuine energy around the field for the Tifosi, for the Ferrari fans of a red podium maybe this afternoon.
There is, I think the sun's come out of Ferrari since the cars hit the test track. They've been pretty good. I mean, there's a long race ahead. We can't stress that enough. It was going to be the first time that any of these teams have ever run 2 two cars over race distance. These brand new cars, brand new regulations. In some cases, well, in your cases, brand new engines, but in some cases from a manufacturer, who's new to the sport. So it's going to be an interesting one. But yeah, as you say, early signs are. But there's Ferrari, they're looking really good.
And George Russell thinks the same. Mr. Conti before this afternoon, he thinks that they could be a threat.
Yeah, he would say that. You know what, it is going to be interesting though. I think I was in the pen yesterday talking to the drivers, and a lot of them were saying, yeah, we knew the Mercedes were good. We didn't think they were going to be that good.
If you're there between turns 2 and 3, you just got a glimpse of Oscar Piastri there a moment ago. Give it up, Australia. It's all of you who've come from around the world. Piastri ahead of his home race, making his way with all the drivers, in fact, past you now. So many great stories in this field, and as Louise and Charlie said there a moment ago, so many stories to unfold this afternoon. I know there's been kind of, in some areas of the media, they've expressed some frustrations, maybe not completely liking these new cars yet, but a colleague in the press said to me, you know what, we've also got to remember, we've got nothing to go on from a race perspective, zero. This is race 1 of a scheduled 24 for the season. Come the end of the afternoon, we may be going to have a different opinion on what these cars and perhaps importantly the competition is like.
I think that's what we've been talking about all weekend, Rusty, the journey of discovery that we're all on together. I think it's created an even bigger buzz than usual. So I'm certainly excited to see what happens, and that is the beauty of F1, the innovation that has been created with these new regulations.
What about the size of the crowd here? We have had record numbers across the 3 days so far. You great people from all around the world have been in full voice, and we're going to test those local chords this afternoon, that's for certain.
And you know what, one of the things I love about coming to this race, and I've been to many, this crowd here, yes, of course you're going to be cheering for your man Oscar Piastri, but you cheer for everybody. I think the Australian crowd and the crowd at the Melbourne Grand Prix, and the drivers I'm sure would say the same, they all appreciate the enthusiasm that you show for what they're doing here this weekend.
There is a true, this morning as we drove in about 6:20, we came in via gate 10, and I've even been over to gate 1 before I opened for the fans this morning. Some of you have been here since 3 a.m, 4 a.m. That's been a story for many across all 4 days so far. Your commitment is unrivaled, and we love the fact that you have a truly all-world appreciation for all the teams and drivers that come here to compete in Australia.
Yeah, give it up loud for them, give it up loud. I know this is recorded. We should have a competition with Cody and Shearer and Landis. There's a thought for next season's game.
Yeah, make some noise. Here's Kimi Antonelli.
A lot of support for him. It's been great to see how he's been embraced by the Aussie fans.
Just a little thought too, as they come around through turn 3 and 4, they're going past a number of our marshal posts around the Albert Park circuit. A couple of statistics for you. Some 1,000 Motorsport Australia officials are very much powering the Formula 1 Qatar Airways Australian Grand Prix 2026. 290 of them are female. And our support here from new female fans on International Women's Day in a percentage terms is absolutely huge. Can I also point out that we've got people from all around the country here, from New South Wales, there's 157 marshals, there's some 554 that have come from Victoria. Every state is represented. And can I bounce through some of the international people that have come here? We've got them from Brazil, from Austria, Finland, India, Italy, Korea, 7 from across the ditch in New Zealand. Welcome to you guys. Kia ora. The Philippines, I should say, Romania, Singapore, Sri Lanka, the UAE, UK, USA, Uzbekistan, and Vietnam. Ladies and gentlemen, those of you that are assisting us in making this Grand Prix a great success and working away tirelessly in those wee hours, we greatly appreciate what you're doing for us. Thank you.
I can just imagine the battle amongst all the marshals back in the UK to get on this kit. What do I want to have?
Drivers' parade continues. Why don't we tell you a little bit about what you can't see away from our wonderful pictures around the track here, because this is a team game. It's not just what the drivers will do behind the steering wheel in the cockpit of those cars this afternoon. McLaren are warming up here. There's a great crowd that have gathered in the pit lane. We've gone through their exercises to ensure that we can see some of those, maybe, those world records, sub-2-second start pit stops this afternoon.
Races can be won and lost to the pit lane. We've seen it happen before, we will continue to see it happen. It's such a crucial part of a race for every single team. These guys will have been practicing back at the factory courses by physical trainers. So they've got them doing controlled burpees, they've got them just sharpening them up, making sure that they're on it. All of the days of mechanics, having a breakfast, a big fry up for breakfast, and it's part. It shows the depth and length that Formula One teams will go to now to make sure that every single aspect of their performance is absolutely at its peak.
And I know from a supercars perspective, having spoken with some of the teams here, they're using AI cleverly to look at things like analysing the pit stop, looking back at the video, where were we deficient in all sorts of ways, and then applying that as a tool to make the technical plan against the race.
And it's also a concern that they're travelling from across the globe as well. There's been a lot of different travel disruptions due to what's going on globally as well as that. And it's Sunday, it's been a long night for them as well. Because of the 2026 regulations, curfews were lifted, so teams are able to work into the night. This sport is built on dedication, grit and resilience, and we will see it all play out this afternoon.
This one thing, passion. It is built on massive passion this morning. I don't blame you. I think you're absolutely going on. Back we go to the driver's pride. Oscar Piastri's coming past you there now. Give him a big cheer, give him a big wave. Huge crowd of fans on what we definitely know is Rockinsville. Really fast part of the circuit. You're going to get to see these new generations people behind us in the pit lane here. It's unbelievable. The final kind of pit walks happening here at present. There is papaya everywhere too behind us because we're camped just out in front of the McLaren team for now.
It's fantastic to hear the roars, no matter what part of the circuit Oscar is travelling through. So much support for him. Exactly right, Rusty. He can hear you, and it will completely uplift him even more heading into this race.
If you're around the venue towards turns 9 and 10 there, give it up, put your hands together, give them a cheer. Maybe you're a V-Kart fan and maybe you've come all the way from New Zealand. What about it for Liam Lawson? Then again, we have a great afternoon here in front of those that have come across the Tasman to watch him in action.
Lift up your signs so they can read them. We saw a fantastic one yesterday. Aussie Oscar. Oi, oi, oi.
I think we're going to hear that plenty this afternoon.
Really nice, I think, to see the drivers here going around with different cars. At some other circuits, we'll see them all on a flatbed truck together. Yeah, that's probably, they will chat amongst themselves a little bit more. And I think here, the fact they're in individual cars, team by team, it's a little bit more spread out around the circuit. So it's a bit more time for everybody to get their cameras out and take those pictures.
All of the build-up, it's been a massive week for Oscar. I guess in some ways, once we move on from the Australian Grand Prix, it's still very busy there. Don't get me wrong, their media schedules, but exhausted in some respects. He looks so relaxed overall, and he's took that box, I guess you could say, for season 26, hasn't he?
It's something that the teams are very aware of. For any team that had a driver at his home race, there is inevitably going to be a lot of focus on them. A lot of media are going to want to hear from them. We have been very lucky that the McLaren team have been fantastic with us, so that we can have chats with Oscar, so we can have the conversations with everybody out in the crowd there. But it is important to manage their schedules because ultimately they're here to race. And this is effectively the last part of their public duties. They will be, yes, they'll be out on the grid, and some of them will be doing a couple of interviews, but once they get back from this track tour, they're going into race mode.
Absolutely. We'll see them when the cars start making their way out on the grid. We've got the national anthem, all the music and the pre-event build-up as well. That's going to be huge this afternoon before race start. And then 58 laps coming your way. In that final sector of the circuit, Cadillac coming past you there now. Give them a wave, give them a cheer. What about Audi? Fantastic debut for them, obviously with all the great lineage and I think you could say underpinnings from its time as Sauber, but now finding the German market into the sport, they're going their own way with their own engine. They don't have a sister team in Ewan Jordan, and they have had a superb landing here in school. Martin, the boys unfortunately sitting down there. It's a frustrating weekend for both Mark Stroll and Alonso. I think he's improved in the coming around. All the points we've seen so far has underscored that frustration and mountain of the facing inspiring that next generation.
To see the baby in arms. Can you imagine being younger than 3 years old and experiencing the Australian Grand Prix and the impression that would leave on you and what possibly your future might hold, whether you are a lifelong fan and decide to be part of the sport? We love seeing our young fans holding their flag, holding their signs and being part of this beautiful sport.
Look at the respect for the fans in the stands on the main straight as many months work their way back toward the field. Teams trying to sneak their way through behind us with much needed equipment for the good stuff this afternoon in a sea of people that are here wandering through the line. We can feel it if you look into it. It is hot for us. What can you do this afternoon?
Oscar, you grew up listening to the cars ripping around this circuit. You're now a 9-time Formula One Grand Prix winner. And this year, your own Oscar Piastri stand. What does that mean to you ahead of your home GP?
It's awesome. You know, I always love coming back home, but this year's been even more special. So thanks for all the support. It's going to be an interesting race, I think. And I think we've got a bit of potential. So we'll try and do our best and try and put on a good show for you all.
Now, you're launching from P5. What are we expecting? What are you hoping for heading down into turn 1?
I'm hoping the top 4 in front of me get bad starts, which is not, you know, that unlikely with how new everything is. But yeah, we'll wait and see what kind of pace we've got. I think we learned a lot from yesterday and a few things we can apply to today already. So we'll see what we can do.
Now, this is a full family affair for you. I've seen your mum, your sisters going down the Melbourne walk, which is awesome. I saw your grandma. She was in the paddock. Grandma Piastri, how good is that? I want to know, does she give you much advice? And what does she think of this big show?
Her advice is don't crash, as all good brotherly advice is, but no, it's always nice to race at home and in front of so many fans and family as well, so I'm looking forward to it.
Give it up for Oscar Piastri, your hometown hero, everyone.
Cheers. Thanks, everyone.
Pushing the limits. Faster, smarter, groundbreaking. And here at the Innovation Hub is where performance meets possibility.